Hey guys, today I introduce my favorite Japanese cuisine, Inari Sushi. Actually, the name Inari, which is also named this channel, comes from the Inari Sushi. It's one of my favorite dish in Japanese cuisine. I really want to introduce this Inari Sushi to the people around the world through this channel. So I'd be delighted if you could watch until the end. So let's make it together!
Introduce ingredients: rice, aburaage, carrot, radish, snow pea, egg, dashi bonito, sugar, white sesame seeds, vinegar, soy sauce, and salt. So let's get started! Let's start by washing the rice lightly as usual and adding 400 ml of water to cook the rice. While the rice is cooking, let's prepare the aburaage. First, add the water to frying pan and heat it. Once it boils, add the aburaage to remove excess oil. The surface of aburaage is coated with the oil, making it less prone to absorbing flavors. To remove the excess oil, briefly blanch the aburaage in the hot water for about 1 minute. After the blanching, remove it from the hot water and pat it dry with kitchen paper. Since aburaage remains moisture, handle it gently during removal and preparation to avoid tearing. Squeeze it lightly by hand to remove any remaining water. Once everything is squeezed, cut it into the size of Inari Sushi. Cutting it in half is just right. Now unfold the aburaage. Here's a crucial point. If you unfold it directly, it might tear, so roll it gently with chopsticks. It's similar to rolling dough when making bread. By pressing the surface with chopsticks, the aburaage will cleanly separate when unfolded. Repeat this process for all aburaage, preparing a total of 10 seeds. Next, let's prepare the seasonings. Add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and 4 grams dashi bonito. Mix them well. Transfer this mixture to the frying pan. Since there is a bit of sugar left in previously container, dissolve it using the pan to 200 ml of water. A total of 200 ml of water has been added. Now unfold the prepared aburaage and add it to the frying pan. Heat it over medium heat. To ensure the flavor coats the aburaage, use a droplet and simmer for about 10 minutes. While waiting, let's prepare the decorative element to place on top of Inari Sushi. Slice the radish as thin as possible and cut it in half. Once that's done, move on to slicing the snow pea diagonally. This is sufficient. For the carrot, cut it into approximately 2 cm width pieces and shape them into sakura flowers using a cherry blossom shaped cutter. Then, slice them even thinner to create many sakura petals. The remaining parts can be finely chopped and mixed with rice. So cut them into small pieces, around 3 mm square. Microwave them to soften. Place the chopped carrot in the container Cover with plastic wrap and microwave for about 2 minutes. Next is preparation of the rice. First, add 4 tablespoons of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds. Mix well. And the preparation is ready! Once the rice is cooked, add this vinegar mixture to the rice. It's recommended to add the vinegar while the rice is still warm. This way, the acidity of vinegar evaporates slightly, resulting in a milder flavor. After adding the vinegar, mix it thoroughly. Use a rice paddle to cut through the rice gently to avoid crushing the grind. Add the finely chopped carrots. Once mixed, cover and set aside to avoid drying. Now that the aburaage has been simmered thoroughly, it has absorbed the flavor and achieved a nice color for inari sushi. Carefully transfer it to a tray to avoid the tearing. Allow it to cool for a bit. The flavor will continue to melt as it cools, so wait until it's just warm to touch before use. While waiting, let's make the kinshi tamago, shredded egg. Crack eggs into the bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar and a pinch of salt. And mix well. Stir until the egg whites are finely minced to create a beautiful kinshi tamago. Once it reaches the desired consistency, it's ready! Heat oil in the frying pan over low heat. Once the oil is heated, add the beaten eggs. Tilt the pan to spread the eggs evenly. The thinner you spread the eggs, the nicer kinshi tamago will look. Use a large frying pan to achieve the thin and beautiful layers. When the edges start to come off easily, carefully remove it from the pan. Flip it and then turn off the heat, allowing it to cool for a moment. Once cool, cut it into 4 equal parts horizontally and slice vertically. The finer you chop it, the more it resembles shreds, creating a very clean appearance. Now the egg preparation is complete. Finally, let's shape the inari sushi. Squeeze out a little of remaining moisture from the inari sushi. Gently press and release to ensure it doesn't drip too much. Now let's start filling the rice. Wetting your hand slightly beforehand prevents the rice from sticking, making it easier to work with. Shape the rice into slightly elongated form, specifically for inari sushi. The key here is not to squeeze too much. Allow some air to remain in the rice, creating a texture that is fluffy and not overly compact. Once you've shaped it, press it into aburaage. Close the opening of aburaage and you are done! Now let's make inari sushi for decoration. Similar to before, put the rice inside, but this time leave the back open. Tuck the protruding part inside, creating a wall. Now it's a time for decoration. First, cover the decorated inari sushi with a layer of the shredded egg. The yellow color is so appetizing. Add diagonally placed snow pea to one kind and layer 2 radish slices on the other. Finally, add prepared sakura-shaped carrot and shrimp that I forget to include in the video. And there you have it! Finish!
So let's いただきます。
Today, let's enjoy it miso soup with a lotus root and carrot, a perfect match for inari sushi. Here are ingredients for miso soup. First, let's start by eating the wrapped inari sushi. The inari sushi soaked in the sauce is incredibly delicious. It's unbelievably tasty. Next, let's try the decorated inari sushi. The flavor of egg and other ingredients enhance the deliciousness of inari sushi. Please give it a try and make it at home. Thank you for watching until the end. I'll introduce Japanese cuisine. Please subscribe this channel so you don't miss it. See you next time.